On the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Doncic with it. Gilbert Arenas covering. Three-pointer, Markkanen. And it's King with the rebound. King's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the drive. That one, no good. Good D by Thompson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And that time, also a missed shot. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
30 seconds left to play here in the third. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Yao slams it in.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Doncic against Arenas. The three. Doncic, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so it's Houston in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Martin. Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Vezenkov in at the power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Mark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
King, good work there as it goes. King's got 27 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Nowitzki. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Oh, good ball movement from Martin, working it around to get his team an easy look.
Houston's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Jennings can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Smith, no good. Mavericks trail by 21. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Poke loose. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Dallas calls timeout. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Mavericks. And a switch here also for Houston. Kessler's checked in. Now off the inbound, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one and done, that you've somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
The baseline J. Rebound by Smith. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Gilmore. Now here's King. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Jennings in the corner. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Coming onto the floor for your Mavericks.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Irving drives in, and he banks in the layup.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
And he sinks the second. Rockets leading by 22. And he dunks it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
The 17-footer. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Markkanen. Nowitzki's got 15 points here in the second half. Smith on the wing. To the inside. Here's King, and he goes in for the dunk.
When he's dropping dimes, an opponent gets very nervous dealing with Jabari Smith.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Over Kessler. Martin the pass to Lively. Irving from long range. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got 21 in the game.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
King. Kevin Martin grabs the board. It's stolen by Martin. Irving against Smith. A nice shot by Irving. 23 points in the game.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
King's shot is off. Mavericks trailed by 19. Martin the pass to Nowitzki. The kick out to Irving. Oh, good on the three. Houston's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Dallas calls timeout. Luka Doncic. He's checked in for Kevin Martin. Houston with a big group substitution here. And a wide open look for Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Tries from the block. Another shot. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Doncic. Good, nice job down low.
Boy, calm and collected inside. Doncic's scoring ability, wide-ranging.
Rockets leading by 19. Unloads from 13. And he overshot that one, missing.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
They grabbed their own miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That free throw, no good.
Arenas, boy, I tell you, is one of the most confident and explosive scorers in the game. A shoot-first point guard who will let it fly at any time and do real damage with the ball in his hands.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
It's Edwards on the wing. Outside Kirilenko. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Houston.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync. And
look at that!
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 30.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Scooped up. Here's Nowitzki, and they pick up 2.
And Nowitzki is an accomplished scorer inside, uses his height extremely well. You can't allow him to get that kind of positioning.
McGrady against Markkanen, and that one is hammered home.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And so it's Dallas with it, trailing by 17. Picked by Markkanen. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Edwards with the shot. Here's Kessler. Boom, he jams it straight down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
And you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game.